here, but then again, I'm glad to be anywhere I say I'm gonna be. But we're at the age and stage where we make plans and then we fucking forget them. It's like, man, this is so wild to be here, you know, because as Lisbet said, this is Aché opened a portal to our souls and all that stuff, and I can tell that because they brought me here on spirit. So, you know, I was like, you know, we need more fucking money. We need more cash as black lesbians because I love all of this, but sitting bolt upright from Cleveland, Ohio, was really stretching it. And so, Aché was really important for me because I'm a black lesbian and I was living in the Bay Area, and I am the nation's first out black lesbian comedian to use lesbian material in my act. Now, I never described myself like that, but I read it somewhere, and so I said I should use it. You know? It's like, it's really, I'm in show business, and in that business, you're constantly having to promote yourself and talk about how great you are, and then at the same time, I was a poor black lesbian feminist living over on Ashby in Sacramento, and so it just really didn't match. And the women I was fucking here were poorer than me, so it was like, I don't know, do you know Whoopi? Yeah. Wasn't really impacting my life. So you know, it's really amazing because my work now, you know, I'm here, and the truth of the matter is I am so humbled because I was just a poor black girl from the Bronx who came here to be a poor black girl in the Bay. And you know, the young dykes are like, you know, I got these 3 sons, and they're like, how did you get those sons? And I was like, well, I fell asleep 3 times. And when I woke up, they were there. But anyway, you know, and I was really fucked up about coming to the Bay with my hair like this, because I know you're also Afrocentric, but I figured something on me's gotta be relaxed. So anyway, I try really hard, I really do. I don't fit anywhere, you know what I mean? But I fit here. I fit in Oakland. I fit here.
We love you, man. We love you.
This is like, I mean, I just can't even tell you what it's like to sit here, and I look through the issues of Aché, and in 1991, I was the auctioneer, comedian, MC for their fundraiser, and I don't think they raised any funds for me, but I do know that I probably helped them raise some funds for ink or something. I don't really even know what they were doing. I don't, you know, like, we were just so, like, I was so touched to just, you know, Len Keller, and I mean, these are people. Len took a picture, a photograph of my son, that I now have a photograph of my son as a 40-plus-year-old guy looking at the photo that Len took of him when he was 12. I mean, the memories are just flooding, you know, going to the NIA, you know, just all the stuff that we got to do here. And then, you know, Margaret Sloan Hunter, oh my God, I love her. You know, I have like the best coming out story in the world, because my mother called my father. He was living down in Greenwich Village, and I was like 14, and my mother called my father and said, I think Karen likes girls. And my father said, okay. You know, and I really liked Judy Goldstein because she gave me a lot of gifts. But anyway, I was going to Bronx High School Science. But, you know, like, I was one of those really smart kids, and I really remember I skipped the 3rd grade and the 8th grade. And I remember I wanted to enter the science fair in the 7th grade, and they didn't want a girl in the science fair. Like, I had this whole physics thing I made, and, you know, I just remember, like, all the shit. They wonder how we become lesbians. It's like our only fucking career path, you know? Like, we don't have a lot of choices in a patriarchal, sexist, capitalistic, lesbophobic society. You know? We just don't have it. Like, I went to school for architecture, people. I'm a fucking comic. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm really smart, and this is it. You know, and at the same time, you know, I'm so grateful because people like Margaret Sloan Hunter, I mean, these were my community. I was in Pat Parker's first performance of, you know, Movement in Black. And, you know, I was like around these people that I was young, dealing with all this stuff. And Margaret Sloan Hunter, you know, she was, first of all, I went to the first and only National Black Feminist Organization meeting. In 1974, I came out. Because, and with all black feminists, I'm telling you, Barbara Jordan was there, Alice Walker was there, Margaret was there, all these incredible, the woman who became the mayor of DC, I mean, these women were there, and then we broke up into groups, and I was living in Connecticut, and there was a woman there that was a phys ed teacher who lived 3 blocks from me, and I went over to her house, and I moved her into my house and moved my husband out. That was it, you know? I mean, she hung my IUD up on the wall, you know what I mean? It was art. And so by the time I came to the Bay in 1980, and, you know, I got all this, you know, desire to produce something, I had a baby, and that wasn't it. But then the next year, I came out as a comic, and I performed at Sweet Jimmy's, and I performed at Club Martinique, and I performed at Silks. I mean, you know, like, I performed at Walt's Hickory Pit Lounge on 105th and MacArthur. Okay, they didn't even give us a fucking rib sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was hustling out here. And, you know, and then I did the Pimps and Hoes ball down in Jack London Square in the Embarcadero. And I mean, there were pimps there with their hoes. I mean, and I'm doing comedy for $75. You know what I'm saying? And they were heckling me because I was competing in the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition. And one year I was the only woman with 75 black guys. They did not want me there. I went to get salad, they spit in the salad. I went in the bathroom, they sat on the toilet. I just went anyway, I didn't give a shit. They said stuff to me like, what are you gonna talk about, your period? I said, no, I'm gonna talk about how small your dick is. I mean, I was this big and I had to be badass just because I could do it. And I'm great at it. And now I've been with Olivia Travel for 29 years. I've been all over the world. I've had my own television shows. I've had TV specials. I have all this stuff going on. And still what I love the most is making lesbians and black lesbians in particular laugh. Because who else needs to laugh more than we do? So I got this note and I don't care. But I want to tell you what it was like with Margaret Sloan Hunter when we had Sluts Anonymous. We started a group, Sluts Anonymous. We met every Sunday at the Brick Hut Cafe. And we talked about what we did on Friday and Saturday night, and we were slutty. You know what I mean? And I read that Joy of Lesbian Sex. Do you remember that one? And I love that fucking big toe sex. I really do. But how would I do that today? I can't even get my leg. The girl would have to jump on the toe. She would have to jump on the toe. How do you even do that shit today? You can't do it. They told us one of the benefits of being a woman is that you can make love all night long. All night long. It's quiet because you're thinking back. When's the last fucking time you made love all night long? But don't feel badly elderly women, it's never going to happen again. It takes cocaine. It's never going to happen again. You're clean and sober, you're eating vegan shit, that's not going to happen. Then they also told us we could have multiple orgasms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who wants to come that much? It's exhausting. And my heart starts palpitating. I don't even want one, I just want a half. I have shit to do, I can't lay around coming all day. Besides, I don't want people saying, what the hell happened to Karen Williams? She came and went at the same time. Thank you so much, I love you.